The health scam, science versus modern mysticism. What does it really mean to be healthy? Everyone wants to be healthy, but what does that actually mean? The WHO defines health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. By that definition, no one is healthy. We live longer than ever, yet chronic diseases are skyrocketing. We have more health information at our fingertips than ever before, yet we're more confused than ever about what it actually means to be well. We are bombarded with diets, supplements, biohacks, workout plans, yet no one explains what health really is from a scientific perspective. Here's what no one tells you. Health is not a narrative, it's biology, metabolism, and adaptation. The problem? Most people choose the narrative because science is difficult. Today on 277 Broadcast, we're tearing apart the lies about wellness, the modern obsession with health, and why people ignore real science in favor of easy-to-swallow stories. What is health? It depends on who you ask. Before science, health didn't always mean the same thing. In the Middle Ages, being healthy just meant not dying before 40. During the Industrial Revolution, it meant being able to work without collapsing. Today, health is an algorithm tracking your steps, calories burned, and protein intake. Each era built its own idea of being healthy with its obvious limitations. But here's the problem. Being healthy is no longer a mystique born from the obvious limitations of the past. Today, science does have answers. So why do we turn health into a narrative, a collection of magic formulas? Because it requires effort and demands learning. So instead, people opt for rituals, trends, and supplements wrapped in sleek marketing. Real health exists, but it's harder than they want you to believe. If you want to know whether someone is truly healthy, there are real ways to measure it. It's not weight. You can be thin and metabolically wrecked. It's not appearance. You can be muscular and have a failing heart. Real health is about function, not aesthetics. And if you truly care, here are some examples you should start measuring. VO2 max. If you gasp for air climbing stairs, your risk of early death is higher. Heart rate variability, HRV. If it's low, your resilience to stress is garbage and your nervous system is in self-destruct mode. Skeletal muscle mass index. Muscle isn't just for looks. It prevents disease and premature death. Fasting glucose and insulin sensitivity. If your blood sugar is consistently high, your body is already on the path to destruction, even if you feel fine. Grip strength. If you can't grip something firmly, your risk of death skyrockets, more than if you were overweight. We could go on, but the point is this. Real health isn't about how you look or how you feel. Real health can be measured, but most people avoid it because narratives are easier to accept. Why do people prefer narrative over science? Because it's more comfortable. It's easier to believe in a magic diet than to understand how metabolism actually works. It's easier to buy a $50 supplement than to improve insulin sensitivity through real training and nutrition. It's easier to believe yoga alkalizes the blood than to read a basic physiology study. The problem with modern health obsession isn't that people want to be healthy. The problem is that no one wants to do what it actually takes to be healthy. Health is an industry. If we were truly healthy, the business would collapse. If tomorrow we discovered the definitive secret to health, the wellness industry would implode. Because health isn't a goal, it's a product. They sell us supplements, diets, and biohacker gadgets. This magical collagen-infused nano powder for gut health. This ultimate diet to lose fat in 30 days. Hack your body with this premium longevity pill. But the truth is, the principles of true health are amazingly simple. Move your body intelligently, not excessively. Don't eat ultra-processed junk, but don't fall into obsessive nonsense either. Sleep well, without relying on a smartwatch to tell you how. Maintain a functional metabolism without ridiculous biohacking trends. Manage stress, but don't expect meditation to be a magic bullet. People want to believe health is a mystery to be solved. The reality, we already know what to do. The problem is it's not a profitable message. No one gets rich telling you to exercise and eat well. Are perfect bodies synonymous with health? The problem is, we confuse being in shape with being healthy. Elite athletes suffer severe health issues, marathon runners with chronic heart damage, bodybuilders with kidney failure from extreme diuretics. If fitness equaled health, why are the most optimized bodies also the most damaged? Because health isn't binary. The optimal state for longevity isn't an extreme. It's a balance between resilience, preservation, and adaptation. But balance doesn't look sexy on Instagram. Health isn't just a product, but what they sell you about it is. What does it actually mean to be healthy? Forget the bullshit wellness trends and Instagram gurus. Here's a real, science-backed definition. A healthy organism exhibits efficient metabolic function, adaptive stress response, and the ability to maintain homeostasis without constant external intervention. This is reflected in biomarkers that correlate with lower disease risk and greater longevity. Doesn't sound sexy or easy, does it? This is why people prefer to pay $1,000 for a wellness retreat instead of actually understanding physiology. It's easier to pop longevity supplements and follow trendy biohacks than to put in the real work. But health is not about spending money on snake oil. It's about understanding how your body actually works. Subscribe to 277 Broadcast. And remember, if health were really about facts and science, half the wellness industry would be out of business. So keep spending, keep biohacking, and keep pretending you're not just a high-maintenance lab rat.